Hello and welcome to a special midweek bonus episode of Sports and Songs Podcast. This is your host, Dan. Today's August 11th, 2021, and this episode will be about Legion, amateur baseball, and some senior men's baseball tournaments that are going on in the state of Minnesota here for this upcoming weekend. We're in the thick of things here, middle of August. Baseball is busy. Here will be the topics we'll be going through today. Going through some Legion ball, amateur town, and then finishing up with some senior men's baseball tournament. That's over 35 baseball. Let's start off with Legion. Legion. The state tournament was held 2 weeks ago. Hopkins and Osseo, both were the top two finishers in state. They advanced to the regions. Regions was held in South Dakota last weekend. And in order to move on to the nationals, you must outright win your region. And so the South Dakota region, Osseo went, lost 2 straight games and were finished. Hopkins went, lost a very close game to Fargo, North Dakota by 1 run, dropped them into the losers bracket where they proceeded to win the next 4 straight games. And all that did was push them back into the championship in a rematch with Fargo, North Dakota. They lost that game also by 1 run. Very close games, but both Osseo and Hopkins have been eliminated. The Fargo team will advance to the Nationals. That's called the American Legion World Series, taking place this coming week. 8 teams, the winners of 8 regions all around the nation, advance to that. Those games kick off this Thursday with 4 games, and Friday with 2 games, and then Saturday there's 3 games, Sunday there's 3 games, Monday is the semifinals. They play pool play, so they play each other, the other teams in their groups, one's stars and one's stripes. They play them, and then the semifinals are Monday, all coming down to the championship on Tuesday. The championship Tuesday night, ESPN3 will cover all these games. American Legion, ESPN3 online. You can watch all these games coming up starting tomorrow. The final 8 teams in the nation for American Legion baseball. Now let's move on to town ball, amateur town ball. Number 1, the Class A tournament is set. The regular season is done. The playoffs are done. They move into a 16-team single elimination tournament. And check this out. Here it is. All the games will be held in St. Anthony Village at Palm Field. Single elimination. 16 teams are left. Here's how they do that. Sweet 16 is this Saturday and this Sunday. This Saturday, this Sunday. You lose, you go home. You win. There's only 1 game this weekend. You either play the 14th or the 15th in Class A. If you win, you play the 21st and 22nd the following weekend. Really, Sweet 16 this weekend. Elite 8. You win, you advance to the Elite 8 on August 21st. The following day, on August 22nd, is the Final 4. And then the championship later that day. So that's what comes down to Minnesota Class A. Still some very good baseball. That league takes place entirely within the 694, 494 loop in the Twin Cities metro area. A lot of fans show up, not quite as much as Class B and C, which we'll get to around Labor Day weekend for those tournaments. But this is good baseball here. Once again, opening round, Sweet 16 this weekend. Each team will play 1 game. That is it. After that, we're down to the final 8, and they'll conclude. Class A will be done. Class B is in their playoffs right now. We'll cover that next week. The top 16 will make it to the state tournament. Only 16 teams make it for Class B. That we'll cover. Now, Class C, a lot of teams. They will be winding down to 32 teams in the state tournament that'll take place in Hamburg, Chaska, and Waconia in a couple of weeks. focus on two today. Region 7C. Region 7C, this is mainly your Crow River Valley League. We've been focusing on these guys all season long. These are the top two regions, I believe, probably the toughest in the state of Minnesota. Waconia and Watertown both have punched their tickets for the state. They'll keep playing for seeding this coming weekend, but Waconia and Watertown will advance to the state, both teams for their second straight year. Now, who else is eligible yet is Brownton, Young America, Cologne, and Carver. There's a game Thursday night. There's a game Friday night. Both of those games are in Hamburg. And then starting Saturday, all the games are in Plato, the remainder of the tournament. Top 4 teams go. There's 6 teams left. Thursday and Friday games are elimination games. They're also state qualifier games. And I'm imagining Young America will win over Brownton, Carver will win over Cologne, and we'll go from there. Once that Region C tournament is done, the drafts will take place. Each team will have the option to pick up 3 additional players. Now, Region 3C is the DRS League, another one that we follow here on the show. DRS, top level baseball here. That tournament is underway, Region 3C. St. Patrick Irish, last year's second place in the state finishers. They have punched their ticket to state. Union Hill also went last year to state. They're going to be going. And now this weekend we'll see which of the 2 teams, of the 4 teams left, will make it. The final 4 teams there that are playing elimination games this weekend is Prior Lake Mudcats, St. Benedict, New Prague Orioles, and Faribault Lakers. Faribault Lakers, I'm assuming, will advance there. I'm not sure about the rest of the teams there. That should be some good baseball also. That's basically your DRS is all your Class C, Section C3. Now, next, Senior Men's Tourney. Senior Men's Tourney. We've got 2 listed here because there are 2 leagues. The Federal League is in the process of their state tournament right now. They had 1 week. Opening week was last weekend. They are done. They have this coming weekend off. And after that, the weekend after that, the Class A tournament, there is 6 teams left fighting for Class A. Class AA for the Federal League, there are 6 teams left in that. Everyone else is done and has been eliminated. The Big Dogs, Class 3A, only 4 teams left. Mammoth will take on Newmarket, and then in the consolation round, elimination game, the Grays versus Lakeville Lobos. Lakeville's last year's champion. And these games will be this coming, not this weekend, but the week after that. So there's only those 6 plus 6, so 12 plus these 4. We've got 16 teams left in Federal League action. That is it. Everyone else is done. Their season is over. Now, in the Senior Men's Baseball Association, they also have a 2-week tournament for the state tournament. That'll kick off here this Friday night. Host sites for this coming weekend is Searles, Hanska, St. James, and Mankato. Half of those teams will be eliminated here this weekend, and the weekend after that will be the second round, the finals. So the next couple of weeks here, lots will be concluded, lots will be completed. That's what I've got for the summary here for today's show. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, on our blog, and on YouTube. We do weekly shows on Anchor on Sunday mornings as well. Once again, today is August 11th. My name is Dan. This was covering Legion, Amateur, and Senior Baseball. Thanks for listening.